team, thank you for joining me. Today we have IsoWhey's Advanced Resistance Workout. Now this is a bodyweight resistance class only, there's no equipment needed, other than perhaps a little step. You can use a flight of stairs at home or a little ledge. So we have 6 exercises and we're doing each one 4 times. We've got 40 seconds worth of work and 15 seconds to rest. So these are quite long periods of work. It's an endurance workout for those muscles to build strength and power. Please make sure that before you get into this workout, you've done a warm-up, the IsoWhey, either the 5-minute one or the 8-minute one. Other than that, I'll be with you the whole time. I'll provide some regressions for you, but also ways that we can make some of these exercises that little bit harder. Here we go, let's get into it. Okay team, so our first exercise here is squats and then sumo squats. So we've got our feet just underneath shoulder width apart and we're sitting down to find that chair behind us for a squat, and then we're stepping out slightly wider than hip width apart and driving those knees over our toes for our sumo squats. So here we go, we're going to pulse for 4 and then for 4. We're doing that for 40 seconds. Here we go, in 3, 2, and 1. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, stepping out slightly wider and driving those knees over the toes for 4. Good. Now stay low and keep that up. 4, and then 4. Good. Keep it up. We want to feel that burn and we want to keep the pressure on. Nice. Good, so we're really targeting our glutes here, our hammies, our quads, of course. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay team, back on, here we go. Sitting down nice and low. As if we've got something over our head, so we're not wanting to bounce up too much through that transition into the sumo squats. Making sure we're pressing those knees out over the toes. Good. We're really targeting the inner thighs here as well, which is great. The adductors, good. Small little pulses, and out. So we're just slightly changing the position of our feet as we come in to make them parallel, under our hips, and then outwards. Good. Here we go. This is our 3rd set, so we can really feel the burn setting in. Keep it up. Staying low. 4 and 4, small little movements, keeping the pressure on. You feel it in the glutes. And then as you step to the side, you feel a little bit more in the quads. Good, staying low. Your back's up, chest up. Keep the pressure on. Good. Almost 18. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay team, last one here, so you can really feel that lactic acid building up. It's a bit of a muscular endurance workout this. We're pushing through, making some changes. Good. 4, parallel, and then stepping out. Knees are driving over those toes, thumbs coming down and pulsing up. Nice work. Targeting those inner thighs, those hammies. Good. Keep the pressure on, keep squeezing. Almost there, 10 seconds, doing really well. Keep it up. Good. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay team, so our next exercise is a push-up with a rotation either way. So we're going to do these on our knees and we're going to come up onto our toes and we're going to twist our body around, opening up to the ceiling. So I'll show you how that's done. Making sure that our wrists are underneath our shoulders. Our body's in a nice straight line from our shoulders down through the section here and down to our knees. And then we're going to do a rotation. I'll show you how in a second. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. So bringing our body down as low as we can. And when we get to the top, we're going to tuck our toes under, come up into a plank position, and then rotate our arm up to the ceiling, getting a nice twist, like so. Come back down to our knees, do a push-up as low as we can, and then again, flipping those toes under, keeping our body nice and tight, and rotating to the other side. Good. Down to our knees, all the way down, squeezing up, and rotate. Really good. Let's get one more in here. Down, up onto our toes, and a big rotation. Nice work. Good. Here we go, team. Set 2. So making sure we've got our body in that nice position, creating a triangle over here, going down as low as we can, and then coming up for that rotation. Now, as you start getting stronger and building up the strength in your shoulders, your upper back, your chest, you can take these push-ups onto your toes and do the full movement. So just see how you go and do what you can. If you are doing the full push-up, we need to make sure that our body's in a good, solid, straight line. I'll show that to you next round. Nice work. Okay team, here we go. Next set. So going down for a full push-up here. We've got our wrists underneath our shoulders. Nice straight line, and we're coming down all the way to the ground, squeezing back up again, and then rotating our hips to the one side and our shoulders open. Really good. So coming down, nice and controlled, squeezing up, and then rotating around. Good. Again, if that's too much, come down onto your knees. Still got the same movement pattern happening here, but just slightly easier. Building up the strength at your own pace, and soon you'll be able to do a full push-up. Good. And time. Okay, last one, let's get ready. 1, and let's go. Push up, and rotation. Nice work. Keep it slow and controlled. Remember, this is body weight resistance. So we're trying to keep the pressure and the tension on through these working periods. Not wanting to rush the motions, otherwise our muscles deactivate as we finish it off. So keep it up, squeeze, keep everything tight. Nice straight lines. Almost there, team. Last one here. Good. Nice work. Second exercise done. Okay team, so our third exercise is a lateral lunge. So we're stepping out one way, then joining the feet together, and then going the other way. Again, we're targeting our lower body and particularly these inner thighs, which I know is a target area for a lot of us. So here we go. In 2, 1. Stepping that right leg down into a low squat, bringing the weight over this leg, and then we're squeezing through the outside of that leg to get it back up again. Let's go the other way. To the left and squeezing to get it back together. Nice. To the side, squeeze to rejoin. Keep the core tight so you don't fall over like me. Good. Nice deep squat. Good. Almost there. 5. Get another one in. 2. And time. Nice work. Okay, back into it. Let's make this one a little bit harder. We're gonna step across into that, and then we're gonna do a little pulse there, and then come back to center. So stepping out nice and wide, little pulse, and squeezing back up. Remember to keep those glutes activated as you go into the depth of this motion. Little pause, and back up. Keeping that chest up, so important. So we're using the right muscles to perform the motion. Really good. Almost there, 10 seconds. Good, last one. Good. Okay, we'll pause on either side now. So here we go. 1 and lunge. Little hold there, and then we need to really push off to get the legs back together again. Out to the side, nice and deep, backs up, pause and squeeze to get up again. Bringing those hips underneath as we join our legs together. Good. Pause, squeeze. Drive off that leg that's bent to get them back together again. Really nice. I hope we're all feeling it on the outsides of our glutes and quads. Nice work. Okay, last one here. Here we go. Lunging to the side, making sure we're bringing the weight over this leg. Good. So right over that bent leg. Nice, keeping the chest up. We'll pause at the bottom. Good. Almost there, 20 seconds. Doing really well. I know it's burning. Keep it up. 10 seconds to go. Good. Nice and deep in that lunge. Almost there, team. Get one more in. 2, and time. Nice work. Okay, team, so the next exercise is a high plank with an alternating arm raise. So we're gonna lift the left and then replace it and then lift the right. I'll show you how it's done. So we've got our wrists under our shoulders, nice straight line here, and we're trying for a straight line from our shoulders down to our ankles. That's the most important thing. So we're here to start. Now, we're slowly gonna lift one hand up and then down. Replace it in exactly the same position. Drive through the balls of the hands. Up and down again. Good. Keep that core nice and tight. Raise it up and down. Let's make sure these hips aren't falling all over the show, like so. Keep it nice and stable. Good. I'm going to give you some alternatives here, but for now, let's keep this up. Last one. Good. Okay, here we go. Back up in this position. Let's slowly raise the arm up and replace it back down. Now, if this is too much for you, you can put your knees down on the ground. Just lift the feet off and raise one hand up to meet your ear, really, so that this hand is sort of in line with the ear. We've got a nice straight line from our shoulder down to our knees, but let's really work on this shoulder strength so we can try get these push-ups going. We have 10 seconds to go. Almost there. So building up the shoulder strength as well as the core. Good. Almost there, team. And time. Okay, here we go. Number 3. Hands are under our shoulders, body's in a nice straight line, glutes are tight. And we're lifting one arm up and lowering it back down. Now I know this one's challenging, but we need to build the strength in our shoulders to be able to get down for those push-ups. So keep it up. You've got it. If you need to come down, remember that's okay. Lifting one arm up. Good. Almost there, 10 seconds. Doing really well. I hope that core is burning too. Amazing. Nice work, team. Here we go, last one. This is such a good exercise, such a compound exercise. So much is working to control the motion, to keep it tight, keep the hips stable, core engaged, glutes are tight. Nice. Slow movements. Tension is on the whole time. Again, when the shoulders start fatiguing, come down onto the knees and raise one arm at a time. Give yourself a break and then challenge yourself. Last 10 seconds here. Here we go. Almost there. Nice work. Well done, team. That's the end of that exercise. Okay, team, so our fifth exercise is a step up and a lunge backwards. So we're going to be using our step for this one. So whatever you have at home that you have access to, absolutely fine. We're going to be stepping up, driving the knee up, and then doing a lunge backwards. So targeting all those big muscle groups down the bottom, lower posterior. This is a great one. So here we go. Get your little step ready. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping up with the left leg, driving the right knee up high, and then stepping off with that leg and bringing this leg behind you. So we've got 90-degree angles with this one and this one. Good. So let's use the same leg for this whole set, and then we'll switch over for the next one. Good. So the glutes, again, the hammies and the quads are really being targeted here, doing really well. Again, keep it slow, controlled. We want the time under tension here. And because it's body weight, we're creating our own tension. Nice work. Okay, so switching legs, right leg up now. Here we go. Good. Also using our core, of course, to maintain the balance as we step up and control that backwards motion. Keep everything tight, keep it firing, squeeze. Let's try and make it as hard for these muscles to do this motion as possible. Good. Team, doing really well, team. It's good because you can do this at your own pace and at your own ledge, so different heights. Good. Nice, here we go. Third set. So of course, the higher the stair, the harder it's going to be. The higher you have to come, and then the lower you have to come for this back lunge. So that's how we make it a little bit more challenging. Otherwise, you can bring it down to a lower level. Good. Keep squeezing, doing really well. This quad should be talking to you. Chest up, core tight. Really good. Almost there. In 5, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go, team. In 2, 1. Right leg stepping up. Nice. So everything should be firing, working well. The rest periods aren't too long. The tension remains. Really good. You do this at your own pace. You You can pick it up, absolutely go for it. Doing really well. This is our last one here. We have 10 seconds to go. Good. 5, 2, and 1. Nice work, done. Okay team, so our last exercise is a bear crawl. Now don't be afraid, although it sounds scary. We're in a 90-degree angle here with our shoulders, our hips, our knees, and our ankles. Yes, creating 90-degree angles. So we're gonna be taking 4 steps forward, 4 crawls forward, and then 4 back. So here we go. So of course, opposite hand and knee is crawling forward, and then we're coming back. Now I'm just going as far as I can, but if you've got more room, feel free to go the whole way along. Good. Keep everything tight as you crawl. Really nice. So we wanted to keep those angles at 90 degrees, controlled motions, and back. Good. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. So team, this is a full body compound exercise. We're using our shoulders, we're using our glutes, our legs, our core to maintain the control in this motion. So good for you. So you don't have to go fast, you just need to keep it tight and controlled. Good. Really nice. Small movements. Almost there, team. Good. This is our last exercise for the workout, so make it count. Okay, next one, here we go. Stepping opposite foot and hand forward. Good. And back. Those shoulders should be firing up, if they're anything like mine. And your core should be tight to support the spine. What we don't want to see is this, because that makes it quite easy. Of course, if you need to come up there, that's okay. But let's try and keep the bum down in those angles at 90 degrees. Good. Okay team, last one here. Let's do it. Here we go. 40 seconds of work. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then coming back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Small and controlled. I know it hurts. Good. Doing so well. Keep it up. Keep that core on. 10 seconds to go. So good, almost there. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Well done team. So that's the end of the IsoWhey Advanced Bodyweight Workout.